everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we'll get a chance to see the two quarterbacks who went head-to-head back at Super Bowl 45. It's Ben Roethlisberger going up against Aaron Rodgers. So with that, let's get up to Lambeau Field. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers.
Every time I fuck, I got it in me like two bitches.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now the first carry for Le'Veon.
That's all I used to listen to.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
I'm getting out of
in 12 regular season games this last year for Bell.
Every time I got the
averaging
car, I
150
used to
yards
see
from scrimmage. First two games in the playoffs were great, but, you know, getting injured in the final game probably leaves a bad taste in his mouth.
Leaves a bad taste, gives him fuel for the next season, though, because, remember, for the last few years, he hasn't been able to play the full season. For various reasons, now going into next year, imagine those numbers over a 16-game season and heading into the playoffs. Le'Veon Bell can set new records.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan Berry now to punt this one away. Trevor Davis, deep for Green Bay. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Oh, let's go.
A very solid gain of 27. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And for this offensive unit, Eddie Lacy, sometimes he even has the Auburn fans saying roll tide.
Now that's big right there, because for them to say that, wow, that tells you how good a talent he really is. When he gets rumbling, the field tilts in his favor.
Maybe I overstepped my bounds there a bit, but he's good.
Brandon, you never want to get in the middle of Alabama versus Auburn.
And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
I'm going to go get the great
ability to play defensive end, yet rise up and knock passes away when quarterbacks try to throw them. He makes it hard to get around. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he finds Cook.
And
they're able to get this one down to the 25. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They'll run for the first time with Lacy. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
How much time?
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Invite me.
Rodgers to throw for
T-shirt.
And it is incomplete. The Packers Packers unable to pick up the first. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are...
Oh, you better change that shit.
Imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I
you really didn't hold up on the bench, Charson.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you.
No, you want you to change the CEO.
That's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And into the end zone.
I killed both of them. Take it with that touchdown. We can take it if you want to.
59 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And he's got it up and through.
Good job, Tracy.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And as the Packers get set to come back out on offense, and Charles, I want to ask you a question. You can take it offensively or defensively for Green Bay as they look to next year. Where do they need to focus, draft and otherwise?
I think I'll start on the offensive side of the ball, and I think running back is going to position how to address. No matter what they decide.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Damn,
a great read, and it's picked off.
Sam, you heard that one, right?
They actually lost 14 yards there on the return.
You always be thinking this way. I wonder if I could defensively go.
This is such a good read defensively.
Oh, yeah, that way.
Try to get the ball to their playmaker in space.
That with the wrong way.
What do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
Yes, Michael.
Yes.
Intercepted it is.
Thank you.
Intercepted.
Intercepted it, got it back.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
I was trying to run him over.
A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
Ooh, one-hand catch. He caught that with one hand.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I never caught it with one hand. Usually he'd drop it.
We know who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Oh my gosh, how the fuck did he drop that?
One he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. And again, it's Rodgers.
Yes. Finally.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
You probably thought you got that one too.
Loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. First down and goal to go from the 7. They'll try to pound it in with Lacy. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
I remember you said I play like a bomb.
Because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Oh, is this the one?
I think so, Casey.
Like the random crackheads or something.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal.
Is this where you have to find those people on the street?
Rodgers now on third and goal.
What the?
Adams, but it's intercepted.
Oh my gosh, bro, I just passed it right to you.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
So we have to go kill them.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive
Yes. Safety. Let's go.
Nigga, pop it. What up?
And the blitz was on there, able to get in the backfield from the linebacker spot and get him 2 points.
Brandon, we know a defensive coordinator right now who's looking for a raise. He had that dialed in perfectly, didn't he? The perfect blitz at the perfect time. 2 points for his team.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them.
I'm getting abducted by aliens. How high am I?
Too much here. He's going down. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Ooh.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Ooh, I caught it.
It's complete.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Yo, I'm so high on this game.
I thought that was an interception.
There's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area,
another
you're not
peak
just
guy.
focused on catching the
I
football.
like Michael is high.
We playing head to head.
Right? Because it's almost always.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
No, nigga.
And the
I'm talking
return
about this
stops
game.
just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the
GTA.
ball at the 47-yard line.
I've said it 4 times.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. Brown finishing 2016 with over 1,200 yards, 106 receptions. Now for him, you know, people were expecting maybe some bigger numbers, Charles. What did you make of Antonio Brown's season?
Well, what I made of it is that he started to get more help along the way. Jesse James developed at tight end. Once Le'Veon Bell got into the lineup, he started to catch passes out of the backfield and ate up a few numbers as well. So Big Ben had more targets to throw it to. That should help Antonio Brown going forward in 2017 because he'll still be the primary guy. But when you get help, boy, you can make bigger plays downfield.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. On third down, Roethlisberger. He finds Coates complete. Sammy Coates off to the races. And into the end zone. Touchdown,
I'm gonna drive around.
Pittsburgh.
My thumb's getting tired.
Sammy Coates, 53 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, he is.
This
I'm
is
going
taken about
over
7
there.
yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
one of you.
As they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Can you go into the close door?
About being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Rodgers will try again on second down. He's going to go up top again. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails is there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now it's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive.
I wonder why does it say like there's a lot of penalties and stuff, but then they don't actually do it.
They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And
like, they had said there was a penalty after I hit you, but if they didn't like, pause it or nothing.
Let's see if they can do just that.
Yeah.
Now a first down carry by Bell, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, these are Cowboys. That shit's annoying. I know, I thought he fumbled it earlier because like as I hit him, it said use your truck.
Like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Deep drop, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because...
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Sammy Coates
King, the best thing about this L, at least I'm not getting 21 skunked. At least nobody got 21 skunked in this match.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the field.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. One receiver left, three to the right. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And almost intercepted.
What if he retiring, but then he decides to play
pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. With that incompletion, have a second here. Let's talk Super Bowl. Falcons, Patriots. Time for the keys to the game. Brought to you by Charles Davis.
Shooter.
Best customer service anywhere in the world, partner, let me tell you. All right, for New England.
People who retire from sport leagues and stuff like NFL, after you retire, is it just like a job in your life where they still pay you after retirement?
It's Nick Perry with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Now the Packers get set to go. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
Just like everybody know who the best NBA player is of all time, Michael Jordan, I wonder, does anybody know who the best NFL player is in history?
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to try and go deep. And now here's another interception. Picked off.
Deion Sanders.
There as his guys will get the football back. And now out come the Steelers.
No, Deion Sanders, man, you crazy. That nigga Deion Sanders locked up Jerry Rice. What you mean?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver.
This nigga Deion Sanders did so much, though. He's locked niggas up, and he take kicks and punch back all the time.
Gave it right back the same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Roethlisberger sliding out of the pocket. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Rodgers going to throw.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer is his height, setting back there in the pocket.
You remember that time?
He can really see.
I think it was like 5 years ago.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. Right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
I think it was probably like 6 years ago or something. But you remember they had that NBA lockout where it wasn't no NBA games.
Find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything.
I remember in the NBA.
Sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
Nah, I think it's gonna be the Warriors.
Now Roethlisberger to throw.
If it's not the Warriors, I was thinking the Sacramento Kings.
That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I feel like this.
Extra point now by Boswell.
I was thinking the Sacramento Kings might go to the playoffs this year because you know they got a new arena and they got a better roster now, such as Rudy Gay, Ray John Rondo. That's the closest team to me.
Who is this nigga talking? He sounds like a
I know.
Boswell now to
no, but
I
got a valid reason why I said it, because they have better players now. You see their roster, Ray John Rondo.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down.
They still got Rudy Gay.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time.
And then the Kings, they even got Steph Curry brother,
Steph Curry. You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure.
No, it's not.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able
to. The best center is Dwight Howard.
I
think it's Dwight Howard.
This is a big decision here.
I think it's 21 Savage.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Yeah, you know what else? And then you know DeMarcus Cousins, he can even knock down threes. Yeah, he beat.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it looks
Oh, fuck.
It is. With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect.
I know.
All the receivers in their patterns. It's going to be hot.
I was like, who the hell's going to pick the ball?
Pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early.
I ain't even tripping. I'm not even tripping
if
that you beat me, because you know sometimes people are always thinking it's about winning, but games it's really just about fun. It's just that when you win, it's more fun. It's just that when you win, it's more fun.
Antonio Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I can't wait till next month, bruh. Me and my high school, I gotta have that fine girl go out with me. We gonna have a high school prom. Me and the girl with a limo.
5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Yeah, Robbie too hotty because I come up to the host who I call my number one spotty.
Probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the
they're not ready.
And get on out and talk about it.
They not ready for it.
He's got time in the pocket.
But you know another thing, you know like hella teenagers nowadays, hella teenagers be interested in the music like Betty Wap them. But I tell my family the music I like the best is all about the 90s. I'm all about 90s hip hop, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Yeah.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Finding time. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Rodgers. And he's taken.
Yeah. I think I'm done now. I'm gonna get on 2K, bruh. This is a good